Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey. If it's your first time here, welcome. So I want to share with you how you can live as your authentic self. They can't control you. You're on earth to be free. That's right. You're on earth to be free. So, you know, this concept of living as your authentic self, I'm going to give you some ways that you can do this. I want you to get a notebook or just like write down a few questions that you can ask yourself, because the purpose of like this channel is not to tell you what to do, but instead for you to tap within yourself to find your own inner truths. Find out what's in alignment for you, like what truly feels good to your soul. You want to be able to listen to your heart because it'll never lead you astray when you're in alignment with love and the divine. I want you to live your authentic self, like be untamed, wild, free, raw, real. Be the real you. But first, we have to discover who our real selves are. And I'm saying selves, but you can think of it as your soul. You are free to be you. You're free to do you. You're free to make your own decisions. And it's crazy because in this world, everyone wants to control you. From the time you're born on this planet, they stamp a number onto you. They start telling you all these lies, giving you all these illusions. You're this race, you're this, you're that. There's a culture that you're born into, whether it's where you're born on the planet, the color of your skin, what your family teaches you, or what you learn in school. We just have all these programs running that tell us who we are. And how often are we encouraged to release those things, put them on pause for a moment, and just tap within? So here we're learning to live from the inside out, and that is all you need to do. It's gonna feel so good to you. You might feel like a rebel, or you might feel like you're doing something wrong at first, but you're not. You're on earth to be free. You are allowed to be your true self, your authentic self, and create your life with intention. Design your life from the inside out. So, what do you like to do? How do you like to feel? What qualities do you value? Are you embodying them? How can you learn to? How can you learn to be fearless in a society that wants to constrain you and constrict you and tell you what you can and cannot do? You know what's crazy is that we all have a sense of morality that's built within us. So it really doesn't matter which religion you are on the planet, because we all have a sense of what's right or wrong built inside. And so it's always a choice. But how do you live as your authentic self? You have to tap within, see what's true for you, and be brave enough to face your own shadows, darkness. A spiritual path is all about being real with yourself and having this heart to want to grow and do better if you choose to, but you're free. Okay, so don't let anyone tell you what to do. Don't try to live up to the expectations of others because everybody has expectations for you. Your parents, your family, your friends. You might compare yourself to other people or feel like you have to become something else, but you're free to be yourself. You guys, you're going to be so unhappy if you are living a fake life. So what this means is if you are too afraid to be your real self and create a life, be living your life in authenticity, then that means whose life are you living? Like, who told you you had to live life that way? Who told you? Do you feel constricted? Do you feel limited? These are the opposite of wild and free. So when I say wild and free, some people get scared. They're rebelling. And that's why we've been conditioned to be, that everybody has been conditioned, tamed, socialized to be controlled. But you're able to break free, but it starts in your mind and it starts in your heart. It doesn't mean you're going to do something quote unquote bad, but you are allowed to live your life the way you see fit. Okay, so I want you to ask yourself these questions. Number one, what values do I value and do I embody them? Release what other people have told you. And instead, what's a quality that you value? For me, One would be health, like health and wellness. Now, if I go from how I was raised or what I was taught or what I've seen my friends doing or what the world is doing, my perception would be skewed. And that's not staying true to myself. Is that what I even truly agree with? Right? So you guys know that I went vegetarian years ago because of my own values. So not what other people have told me, but what do I think is right or good for me? I stopped smoking weed, for example. I'm not saying that I look down on people who do that or judge them or think they're right or wrong. It's just I got to a point where I didn't want to live my life like that constantly every single day. So because one of my core values is freedom. So I felt tied and bound to that, and it was pissing me off, so I had to let it go. One of my core values and like qualities that I value would be like life and freedom. So I don't believe in caging the animals, killing the animals, eating the animals, and that's okay. Do I embody them? Because that's the thing. When you dig into your own heart and self and you see what your soul is saying to you, it may look different from the world, and then we can be afraid to change. We might feel like we're the ones that are fake for changing, right? So don't compare yourself to the world. Honor yourself. The key to transformation, the key to true self-love and living a radically authentic life is embodying the qualities that you value. You have to be brave to do this. Be fearless. Do it anyway. And you're going to find other people who are similar to you. But if you're busy living a fake life, or if you're living unconscious, then you're going to be surrounded by people who are also living from unconscious states, not living with intention. And so, we're in Pisces season, which a positive would be that you can tap into your spiritual self right now with the energy that's present on earth, your soul, your unique soul imprint. Your life is mirroring your inside world. So that's the beauty of tapping within, discovering your talents, utilizing them, seeing what you want out of life. And we're moving into Aries season, which I love because it's all about Aries is so powerful. So you can use your dreams from Pisces and turn them into reality. As we move into Aries, we're starting a new year. Spring is starting. So it's the start of planting the seeds. So your wildest dreams, this is the time to recognize what you truly want in life. And it can be anything. If someone else can have it, why can't you? Are you bold enough to dream? Okay, so in Pisces season, tap into your heart. Have a dream journal. Write down what you've always wanted. Tap into your inner child, right? Because time is an illusion, but your soul is eternal. So what you wanted as a kid, you probably still want it now. As we move into Aries, okay, that's the fire energy. Now it's time to take action. Focus in on yourself. Make your dreams a reality. How can you live your authentic truth? What's something else you can do? Ask yourself, how can you be there for yourself? Like, how can you be there for yourself? For me, I take care of myself by honoring the rhythm of life. Sometimes I'm going fast, sometimes I'm going slow. And I let life teach me along the way. Do I need to learn to be more patient? Do I need to learn to be more strong, more resilient? But just kind of flowing with life and honoring my emotions. It's like one of the biggest things I've learned in these last 4 or 5 years. My emotions are my friends. They're talking to me. They're tapping me into my inner world. So I don't shame myself. I don't ignore how I feel. I'm there for myself. And in this way, I've built a very safe relationship with myself. So how can you be there for yourself? What do you need? Do you need more rest? Do you need more movement? Do you need community? Do you thrive in a big friend group? Do you need more time alone? How can you de-stress? Like, what's your go-to remedy if you're feeling down? The world's just gonna rush you and tell you to trample over your feelings, and that doesn't serve you. So how can you be there for yourself? Do you want to cook yourself a nourishing meal? Or do you want to treat yourself out to your favorite restaurant? Maybe go shopping, or maybe go out camping. What's something you can do? Plan a trip. We're all so different and unique, so it's going to be different for everybody, but ask yourself, how can you be there for yourself? And then start to do it. And in this way, you're honoring yourself, you're connecting within, so you can live as your authentic self. One thing I'm doing, like, how can I be there for myself? I'm looking for, well, I already know about a few different herbal detoxes that I want to do. Right now, I'm looking for like a liver detox, a blood detox using bitter herbs. And I know this is for my health, my wellness. I want to do like somewhere between a 7 to 21 day herbal tonic detox using herbs. And it's not something that I can rush. Like, I know my diet or my liver has to be clean before I get started. And we all need this. Like, I'm in my 30s and I know that some people they go get like a colon cleanse, like, but you guys know my Virgo placements. Like, I love being clean. I am obsessed with the process of cleansing on every level. So hence Healing Honey, the name of this channel, like purifying something, purification. So don't ask why, but that's just how it is for me. I take long showers, bath, my hair, all of it. I take my time. But anyways, I want to clean my inside. Like, I want to flush my body completely. So I want it, and that's what I have my eye on. Drop me a comment if you know, because I know that there's like a few different ones I have my eye on right now, but I know burdock root is good. Yeah, so I'm researching it. But wellness, that's how I can be there for myself, literally cleansing my body of all of the old toxins. And it's not just about the foods we eat. That plays a big role, but you know, all the chemicals they put in it, but it's just like even the air, even our beauty products, literally everywhere we turn around, microplastics. And we should all be detoxing ourselves, which is emotional, mental, physical, spiritual detoxes, right? Healing in every way so that we can feel so good. Okay, so like talking about how to live as your authentic self, another thing you can do is ask yourself, which new ideas can I pour into? So as I was telling you guys, right now is the perfect time to create a vision board. Like, it's the perfect time because we're entering a new year, okay? According to the earth, according to Gaia, springtime is almost here. So plant the seeds now, create a vision board, and what do you want to create this year? And with that powerful Aries fire energy that will be here at the end of the month and into April, okay, use that energy to propel you forward and manifest the dreams. Do the work. Focus. Okay, so how can you pour into new ideas? For me, it's like my creations, because I make my art, my work, my visions, I turn that into my work here on YouTube with my Etsy shop and my other projects. And so how can you pour into new ideas? What's a goal that you've set? What's something that you want to do? And so these are questions you can ask yourself. It's going to tap you into what's happening within your inner world, and it's a way you can honor yourself, be there for yourself, and live as your authentic self. How can you live as your authentic self? If you're going through any difficult situation right now, which is very possible because it's part of life, ask yourself, what can this difficult situation teach me? And for me in my life right now, you guys, I'm learning big time about boundaries, embracing boundaries. As a sensitive soul, as an empath, as a ball of love on this planet, living from my heart space on a spiritual path. But see, some people want to take advantage of that, or they think they can. They want to try me. Even my own daughter sometimes, who is a sweetheart, but it's not about the other people. That's the thing. It's about ourselves. And so personally in my life, any difficult situations, there's a repeating pattern of I need to practice boundaries. I need to practice loving myself, putting myself first, truly, and having compassion for others due to the consciousness level. Okay, that's me personally, but what is it for you? What can you learn from whatever difficult situation you're going through right now? Why is your soul having you learn these things? It's difficult for a reason, because nothing's happening by accident. It's very beautiful. I love sharing with you guys about self-love because it's not something we're taught. Of course, the world's going to tell you it's selfish and ridiculous that you're narcissistic or whatever for caring how you feel, for honoring what you want, meeting your needs, discovering what they are, having the audacity to desire more for yourself, know your worth, be able to say no, which is a full sentence. You're allowed to say no. You're allowed to have high standards. You're allowed to basically know your worth. And this is in every way, okay? You don't have to be in lack. You don't have to be limited, but it's up to you. Do you know how powerful you are? Do you know that you can have anything you want in this life if you dare to dream it and really have the faith in God? Like, some people are so, like, it's about the consciousness level, right? So if you focus on others, it can bring you down. But if you just tap into yourself, then open your third eye and know your power, because the universe is on your side. If it's in purity, if it's in truth, if it's in alignment with abundance, there's only abundance. So what are you tuning your frequency to? What are you putting your focus on, your attention on? And if you're a woman watching this, I just want to affirm you that you can manifest your dream life through ease. This doesn't mean that you don't work hard. It means you work smarter, not harder. So we don't have to be in struggle. We don't have to be in strife. We don't have to be suffering constantly. No, constant grief, constant stress. It's so unhealthy. Instead, tap into the natural rhythms of life. Know your power. Know that there's power in stillness. You guys, as I'm growing my channel here on YouTube, I know my own inner truths, okay? I'm living from the inside out. I'm living as my authentic self. For someone else, they might be learning different things on earth. So maybe they're meant to push hard and strive for different things. But for me, I'm learning the opposite, okay? From Virgo to Pisces. So from Virgo to Pisces, and I need to be free. So when I allow myself to flow, when I release control, when I release my Capricorn ways, which Capricorns are so hardworking, like one of our greatest pleasures in life is work, and we are like the workaholic of the zodiac, but we can pile too much on our plate without even, and toughen and harden, and the world doesn't help, like, because they're just like teaching you that that's something to be proud of. So to each their own, like whatever serves you in this period of your life. But for me, when I honor what the universe has been teaching me, that's when abundance flows. I'm growing my channel, right? So like when I allow myself to have a rest day is when I get the most followers, more views, things like that. Because why? I'm staying true to myself. I'm living as my authentic self, and I am embracing what I meant to learn on my path. And I want the same thing for you. We're not all the same. I'm going to tell you guys this in like every video. We're each so different, and this is beautiful. It's one love. So God is living through all of us. Why would we be the same? There's literally no point. Like, and so we look different. We are different. At the same time, we're all one. And it's a test of your heart, because how you treat other people, they're another version of you, quite literally. But it's okay, because it's still all one. They can't control you, okay? Be free. How to live as your authentic self. How can you serve someone else? You know, because this is going to bring so much joy to your heart. What do you value? What do you want to do? For me, sharing with you guys online, trying my best to uplift you guys and just give you the authentic, real vibes. It's just going to be such a better planet, such a better world if everyone could just keep it real and not fake it online, in real life. No lies. What are you lying for, right? So forget what other people think. Just say what you really think. Be the real you. Say what's in your heart. That's how you free yourself. So anyways, how can you support someone else? I tell you guys the real, the raw. I try to uplift you, but at the same time, I'm going to tell you the truth. How to heal, how we can be better, how to protect your energy, what we can do to just become healthier individuals and love ourselves and be free on this planet. Because Life is only so long, so you better be doing what you love. You better be tapping into your pleasure. You better be having fun and playing. You better not be afraid of love. You better be forgiving. Don't be in a bitter energy. Don't be in a sad energy for too long. Let it serve, then release it. It happened for a reason. You guys know I created that video on why I still believe in love and marriage and commitment. So I came across this video. YouTube will show you similar to the feed. So literally the next day, some guy created a video, part of the red pill movement, talking about why men should not get married. And then I even got a comment on that video. I just said, hey, bro, whoever, I don't know if it was a girl or boy, I think it was a boy. Like, this is probably not the right channel for you, okay? Oh yeah, some guy created a video saying that, listing all the reasons why men shouldn't get married and just a bunch. So it's like, when people haven't healed, when they're not living, like, they are gonna be spreading. It's not about misinformation. It's more so just about sad information. Like, they're spreading their trauma across the collective. They're putting their own personal problems and heartache onto the world. Like, they don't have any hope. They don't have any faith. They don't have any love. And literally, oh God, you guys, don't get sucked into those videos. They're so bad. But yeah, they're like, yeah, we don't. It sent me to another video. And it's like people saying, these guys saying like, they're sad about things that happened as a teenager, other guys getting the girl and they didn't get the girl, and they haven't healed. Like, they refuse to heal. And then now they've made a squad of people who haven't healed. They're just like mad at women, hating women, going for young girls. So girls, be careful. If you're like 19, 20 and an older guy calls himself high value and he's trying to like control you, thinks he can mold you and do nothing. He wants you to chase him and to buy things for him, and it's a really weird, crazy, sick, mentally ill psychology. So anyways, be careful. How can you support someone else? Uplift them in truth with love and some hope. Inspire somebody, for heaven's sakes. So yeah, you can support a small business too. Like, I love to do this, especially creators who have helped me on my journey. I'm like, okay, how can I support them? And it's going to make your heart feel so good. Now you're in authenticity. It's very convenient to go buy from Target or Walmart, which I do that as well. But when I support a small creator's business, I just feel happy. So try to do that, or discover for yourself what you can do, right? So they can't control us. Be free. Okay. So the last thing I want to share with you, how to live an authentic life, tap into the present moment. So how can you enjoy this present moment, even if you're going through a rough time? That's why I tell you to honor your feelings, so that you can heal and move past it, forgive, and see the lesson. This is what integration's all about, you guys. Like, when you're tapped into the present moment, you're being honest with yourself. Life is for you. And so everything, even things that seem hard or difficult, they're happening for you. And it's not to harm you, it's to help you if you gain the lesson. But if you refuse to be honest with your feelings, if you choose anger or choose bitterness, choose resentment instead of forgiveness, compassion, understanding, love, tenderness, it'll only hurt you. So embrace the present moment to be able to enjoy it and appreciate it. And yeah, the more you're living as your authentic self, the better life is going to feel to you, I guarantee you, because you're going to be staying true to your heart. You're going to be in alignment. And most importantly, you'll feel a sense of ease and faith, surrender, all green lights. Everything is go. And if there's a block, if there's a stop, you're so in tune, you're so in faith that you know that there's a reason for that divinely. You're trusting in the divine, you're trusting in yourself, and you're trusting in life, and you know that it's all good. It's all good, right? Everything's gonna be okay. So embrace the present moment. And this is how we can live a radically authentic life. Drop me a comment, let me know what you thought of today's video. I'm sending you so much love, hope, empower healing on your journey. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.